She'd call 911 in a dire situation, and you're hoping for the fastest response from the closest first responder. Technology has not been able to consistently deliver that until the first integrated dispatch system in Colorado went live last week. Our Katie Eastman headed for the north side of the metro area to take a look.
The difference between a click and a call matters in a dispatch center.
It could take up to 1 to 2, almost 3 minutes sometimes, depending.
And what's the difference between 1 to 3 minutes in your job?
A life.
Before last week, Brandy Seaton says those minutes at the Thornton Emergency Communication Center were taken up by a complicated process.
We would call over the radio, and then we would ask them for the units, and if they say yes, we have to give them the address, what type of call it is. They have to put it into their CAD, and then they tone them out while we're still waiting for them to code up and actually go en route to our medical calls.
But all those steps turned to one click on April 5th when the new system went live.
And it just saves so much time for us in here and stress.
So historically, our dispatch centers have always been working in silos.
Thornton Deputy Fire Chief Steve Kelly has been working on this integrated dispatch system for 5 years. Now North Metro, Thornton, Adams County, South Adams County, and Brighton Fire can all easily dispatch resources to each other in real time.
And these are the units that are actually available to us.
And just being on one side of a street may dictate what dispatch center is going to be receiving that call.
Westminster and Broomfield will be connected on this system in June, and the goal is to eventually connect all of the Denver metro area.
We've really dropped that sense of borders, and we're now really operating as one region.
The day the system went live, they saw it in action when someone called in a fire at these townhomes in unincorporated Adams County.
And our fire unit was the closest, and our fire unit got there on scene within 30 seconds.
Seconds, maybe even minutes, saved.
So far, getting this project off the ground has cost $1.5 million. That money comes from a regional grant. Deputy Chief Kelly says the financing will be a barrier for other agencies to join, but ultimately he believes the system saves money in the long run because, Kyle, he says they're using more resources more efficiently.
So you think about how this might come into play in kind of like a mass incident where there's a huge mobilization like the Marshall Fire. Would it be that much more helpful then?
Yep, he said that kind of coordination during the Marshall Fire would have been so helpful.
All right, Katie Eastman reporting. Thank you so much, Katie.